person of our life.
And what you want to do is have these 21 events, these 21 weeks, with a good atmosphere in the garage. And always I use the Brad Binder example, you know. Five manufacturers out of 6 have won races in 2022, which means the technical packages, all of them are quite close to each other. There is no bad package. All of them are competitive, more or less, different plus and minus, but they are competitive. And if you're like Brad, you push with a smile, you're positive, you have positive comment, you eat with your team, you laugh with your team. You know that, you're an old school guy, Simon, like me. And this is very important. You know, you need to carry the whole group in a positive note. And this is very important. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for in the morning to open the garage door and see everybody with a smile, laughing, joking, believing in each other, trusting each other, and sharing. And this is how you can do it. And that's the target of the red team, the red Spanish team, because there is another red team which is from Italy, I think.
Hey, Hervé, you mentioned the extra races next year. Can you give us your thoughts on that? There's two thoughts I've heard, you know, two different angles. I'd love to have yours.
If I'm a fan, if I'm somebody who is coming to watch a race during a weekend, or if I'm somebody who is behind his TV, I would love it. And same for the media, because what you want to see race, you want to see scrap, you want to see fight, you want to see, fight under the checkered flag, you want to see red light off, you know. This is the top of the excitement is a race, not an FP or QP. So for all this, I support that a lot, and I think this is great, because to have 42 starts, 42 races is twice more excitement than having 21 races. But on the other hand, I know that we reach the limit, because we will never have the kind of budget where we can have two parallel teams doing, 50-50 races during the season. Honestly, the last trip we've been having before arriving in Valencia was very tiring. Jet lag, long flight, building boxes, dismantling, rebuilding, redismantling, crashes, cold, hot, getting a bit tired. So it is difficult, really. It is difficult, and since we're back in Valencia, this is about 10 days, and you can imagine our team on Sunday night, they were breaking down the orange box, and they built the white and black, and last night they finished at 2 a.m. and this morning at 7 a.m. they were in the box. So we have to remember that a man is not a machine. We have to remember that there is a limit. When we go beyond this limit, we can have guys getting tired, getting sick, getting injured. And we also have to remember that the guys working on the bike have got the life of the riders in their hands. So I think we reached the limit. More than that, I think it will be very difficult to handle. And I know some manufacturers, team and riders are also even talking about in the future maybe have one less even, something like that. So, you always shared in between two thoughts, because you love racing, you want more race, you want more excitement, you want more, I don't know how you call it, more rebound in the championship, somebody crashed, whatever. And with 42 races, for sure you will have much more stories to tell. You will have much more things happening. But also you can make great comeback. We all talk about Pecco Bagnaia, who had 91 points deficit after Germany, and he got the championship here. And the more races you have, the more things like that you might see. And clearly this is exciting. And we know we're fighting against other sports, Formula One or football or a lot of other sports. And we need to keep our sport exciting. And this is going to be more exciting. But also, we have to understand how to handle this and taking care of the people. Because, as I said, they are human and there is a limit.
Great words there, Hervé. Speaking of, the human side, and I understand you have a new team manager in the garage, is that correct?
I'm 65, I'm going to be 66 next year. I've done a lot. We are in Moto3, we are in MotoGP, we are in Moto E, and it's a lot of work. And when Paul Espargaro joined us, he really pushed to have Paul Trevathan with him, which I completely understand and I support it from day one. But then I had 3 crew chiefs for 2 riders, so it's a bit too much. And I thought about something for quite a while, but I never dare because, I'm old school. I've been used to do everything. When I started, I was driving the van, I was shopping, I was cooking. I'm a very bad cook. I was cleaning the caravan. I was, so I'm used to do almost everything. And you never want to let anything go. You always want to control everything. This is my style. This is the old style. And when I saw that, I understood that maybe it was time to move on. You see Pete Barr has got Francesco Guidotti, Lynn Jarvis has got Mario Merigali, and etc., etc. And I need somebody. Because sometimes, I'm having a meeting with a sponsor, I'm having a meeting with Carmelo, I'm having a meeting with Herta, and then I'm not in the box, and Simon Purifier is looking at me to ask me something during the FP 2, 3, 4, 5, or QP something. And I said, fuck, something is missing, and I can't be everywhere. And at some stage also, I said, I don't want to be everywhere all the time, So this was a perfect moment, The opportunity came, and I said, okay, Nico, you're going to be team manager, so he's going to do it. And I think he's got the perfect profile because he's been a crew chief for many, many years. So technically, he will be able to answer your question much better than I have been doing so far. But also, he knows how to run a team. He's been with me, helping me for 15 years already.
Awesome. Can you just give us a little background on him? Just so, we're a little background.
Nico is a proper engineer. He was... I think with the A-level, he's A-level plus 7, so he's a proper engineer. I think he did his last, I don't know you call it anyway, his work with Aprilia, to finish his university degree. And he worked with us as a data guy for many, many years with Ben Spies, with Cal Crutchlow, with all the riders we've been through, Jonas Folger. And he's been crew chief since Polespark Roger, I think, because that was in 2000. I forget 14 maybe, something like that. Anyway, he was upgraded and appointed crew chief when Paul came. So they were both rookie. Paul was rookie MotoGP rider, and Nico was rookie crew chief. And since then he's been rookie, but he's been helping me a lot because he's 12 months a year with me in the office, and he's been already taking care of the logistic about many things. So that's his profile. I think he's something like 45, so he's ready.
So I'm curious, are you taking a pay cut?
A pay cut?
Yeah, less wages because you're not doing the job now.
I'm not paid anyway, so pay cut of 0 divided by 2 is still 0.
So
I'm only joking, but no, I'm not going to take a pay cut. But I'm not doing it for the money anymore. I used to have to do it for a living when I was younger, but now, with the way I live, me. You've been living with me. Short flip-flop T-shirt and my old push bikes. A pizza and a beer, that's all I need. Well, I've got enough to do that until 130 years old, but I will be not living until 130 years old, so pay cut is okay.
I was kidding about the pay cut. The next one is serious. There's obviously really good support from the Piera group, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Hubert Runkenpolz and Stefan Piera were here during the weekend. Last night I was having dinner with Hubert and Pete. And these guys are fantastic, because they are incredible entrepreneurs, but they are also so much passionate about racing. And last night what they told me is, Hervé, tell us if you need anything more. So pay cut, no. About staff, because we really want the two teams, the Gas and the KTM brand, to be on the same level. Until this year, we were KTM factory team A team, Tech 3 team, B team. Let's be honest, this was the feeling of everybody, like any satellite operation is. Next year they want the Gas brand to be factory Gas and the KTM team. Doesn't matter who is behind. They said to me, we want the same level, we want the same everything. So clearly we will have the same bike with the evolution at the same time. Clearly Paul is having a contract which is exactly a carbon copy of what Jack and Brad are having. And for us, this is going to be good because we are going to be more independent in terms of the way we can communicate. Gas is a very Latin brand, Spanish brand. So together with our two Spanish riders, we have Leah with us. This is it. And I think we're going to be a good group. We will be much more independent from the orange. And I think all together we will be able to grow. But I'd like to thank, Stefan, Pirer, Hubert Trunkenpost, Pete Bayer, because honestly, you cannot believe the support we got from them.
Back to less serious, because that was fantastic. But now that I've put it all together, you're stepping back from team manager, to more management, and you've got a team manager stepped in there. You've got more support from this awesome Piero group. I can picture you and Le Lavendu wearing Speedos, sunbathing more often.
I think I've got the record of consecutive races, by far. Because I think I didn't miss a race since 1985. I didn't miss one. One day I will have to miss one. I'm thinking, because while I was doing the 6-week strips, sometimes I was on my own in my bed with